Sasa wako na sheria wamepeleka huko ati wajiongezee miaka 2 bila wananchi kupiga kura. Hiyo tunasema la hasha, tumekataa hiyo. Lazima Murundi hapa wananchi waseme wanapigia kura ama watoe nyinyi. Kenya ni nchi ya demokrasia. Na mwananchi ni wako na nguvu ya kusema uongezewe ama usiongezewe. Wacha kujiongezea wewe mwenyewe. Na hakuna sheria ama katiba ya Kenya itabadilishwa bila referendum. Lazima ulete sheria hapa Kenya wenyewe tuseme, wananchi wenyewe waseme, ama namna gani?
Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to invite you to yet another episode right here on our YouTube page. Of course, today I'll be talking about the new amendment bill that seeks to extend the term limit of elected leaders, the president, senators, MPs, and the governors. This bill is saying that it is a private sponsored bill of Honorable Cherargei, the Nandi senator. But I want to believe that this bill has some influence from the people who are not at the Senate. I'm talking about the highest rank of the executive. Of course, it could be the president or it could be the deputy president. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because according to what is happening right now in the country, you will notice that until to date, the government of Kenya Kwanza has nothing tangible to showcase to Kenyans when it comes to the next election cycle. I'm talking about 2027. We are 2 years away from election cycle. And at this point, the government of Kenya Kwanza has nothing to show to the Kenyans what it has done. Of course, it has been a season of chaos, a season of corruption, a season of failures to the Kenya Kwanza government, and a season of politics. Since they were elected, the president has nothing to show to the subjects what he has done to them. So this bill, according to me, Senator Cherargei seeks to use this bill to extend the term of Ruto. However, this bill has not sit well with the people of Kenya. Senators, some leaders, we have seen ODM as a party. It has highly rejected this bill. This is through Senator Sifuna. Have a listen to what Sifuna said.
Unajua pale bunge kama soko lingine lolote hakuwezi kosa wazimu. Kuna wazimu pale, siku moja anaamka analeta mswada ambao hauna mbele wala nyuma. Anasema ati anataka yeye amechaguliwa miaka 5, anataka kujiongezea ati miaka 7. Na nataka niwaambie leo kama katibu mkuu wa chama cha ODM, huo mswada hauna uungwaji mkono kutoka kwa seneta ama mbunge yeyote wa ODM. Kwa sababu mimi kama katibu wa chama najua kwamba tumeridhika na katiba yetu ambayo inatupa miaka 5 kama watu ambao tumechaguliwa. Baada ya hiyo miaka turudi kwa wananchi, kama umefanya kazi uongezewe wengine, upewe promotion ama ufutwe kazi.
However, this bill has highly been criticized even with the Kenyans themselves. On Twitter, it was chaos. On Twitter, it was trending and people have been rejecting it with loud messages. In fact, it was evident with the emails that the Senate or the clerk of the Senate confirmed. I'm told, or according to the numbers that we had as per yesterday, is that the clerk of the Senate had received 250,000 emails of Kenya commenting about the bill. Here is what Senator Cherargei had to say about this.
I agree. I know Kenyans are not comfortable with the term limit. I'll wait for the committee report. This thing will go to debate. Parliament will debate. It might go to referendum. So Kenyans will still have their say when it comes to this issue. But by next week, I should give the country way forward on after looking at the feedback. You know, we are yet to look at the, you know, the people we had today was physical. We are not aware of over 250,000 emails, what they mean. So I will need to go through those emails and the response of the committee. Then before the close of next week, colleagues and members of the fourth estate, I will be able to give way forward to the country on the issue of term limit. But Kenyans, I'm listening as a sponsor of the bill, and I want to insist this. This is a private member's bill. Under the standing orders of the Senate, and under the standing orders, we have what we call private members bill. This bill is not sponsored by anybody. It is sponsored as a private members bill, as the Senator of Nandi, as Senator Cherargei. No one else is sponsoring this bill. And under the standing orders, any member can sponsor a bill. And there are many bills I have sponsored. I don't know why people have a problem with this bill, which I understand. But I have sponsored so many bills, and it has not brought a problem. So I want to assure the country this bill is sponsored by you as truly, Senator Cherargei. No one has an input except myself, and before the Senate. Even senators themselves will contribute on the debate of the...
Of course, we are not at a position to say whether all the 250 emails were negative comments about the bill. Possibilities are, as much as Kenya is a democratic state and we rely on numbers to speak for us, but I don't think that this time this bill is going to pass. I don't think the time limit will pass, because this bill is yet to face rejection. This bill is yet to face the mountains or its hurdle path, you know, because one thing that I know for sure is that once the bill has been drafted well and the clerk has confirmed the public participation or the emails that were emailed to the Senate, then one thing that is confirmed that the bill must go through is that the bill must go through the National Assembly, where they will have a discussion. They will discuss about this bill, its merit and demerits. From there, it will have a second reading at the Senate, and from the Senate, this bill will be subjected to a referendum. This is where I think the bill will lose it, because before the president signs the bill, then people's opinion must be counted, or the people's opinion must have a say in this. And so IEBC will be mandated to go and do a referendum in all the constituencies in Kenya. We are talking about 247 constituencies. And guess what? Every constituency, at least 20% of the registered voters from every constituency must participate in that referendum. Say if, for instance, your constituency has, let's say 60% or 60,000 Kenyans, then 20% of that will be required to participate in this referendum. We saw the other day while we were conducting the public participation of impeachment of the deputy president, some of the stations were vacant. Like, I'm talking about none of people from that constituency went to participate. And so it shows you how much Kenyans are tired of these amendments, are tired of these politics games, you know. And that, to me, simply translates to Kenyans being tired of everything that is happening right now. Of course, in the political field, the politics, you know, here and there, amendments of the constitutions. I doubt Kenyans want that at this time. And so I doubt if Kenyans will get themselves out to go to that and participate to that referendum. And even those who will participate in this referendum, I doubt they will approve, because right now, everywhere you go, Tifa and Infotrack just the other day ran their research, and they showed how much Ruto right now is not popular. He was rated at 13%. And that shows you how much citizens are angry with this man and are angry with this government. Because another thing that you will confirm is that even the other day while we were doing, or while public participation was underway, a lot of people came out saying both of them should go, the president and the deputy president. So according to me, I think this bill seeks to quench some things, because you will remember that at this time is the same time that we are asking the government questions about the Adani group. You will remember that they just signed a deal with Ketraco the other day worth 96 billion, even though the court stopped it because they say that the bill, according to the petitioners, he said that the deal was a bit biased because it was one of the deals that was not open to people. We do not know what it entails and the repercussions to the citizens, and so the court stopped them from implementing the deal. And so I want to believe that this is one of the avenues or stages that the president has decided to use amendment of the bill to counter or to make sure that everything or his deal with the Adani is done in silence. Raila Amolo Odinga the other day confirmed. However, this bill, according to me, I think is just going to bring a lot of chaos. It's going to breed more chaos than it was before. Of course, we have a video that the president is saying, or the government was talking to in a PG meeting with UDA members, and he was asking them to stop or he was daring them not to ever bring a bill that seeks to amend the constitution.
And while I encourage everybody to enjoy and to use that democratic space, while we believe in democracy and everybody is free to say everything they want to say, but I also want to say that while enjoying that freedom, and I will not ask anybody not to say whatever they want to say, but on matters changing the constitution, I want to tell you that the discussion on changing the constitution for parochial, selfish, personal matters is no space to go. I want to be very clear that as president, I will not participate in mutilating the constitution for purposes of serving selfish, personal, parochial interests. The same way we opposed BBI because it was meant to achieve selfish, parochial, personal interests. We will oppose any move to change the constitution. I will be at the front to say no to any change of the constitution, to change term limit, to change things that benefit individuals. Here, that is unnecessary, that is uncalled for, and it is an exercise in futility because it will not happen under my watch.
I do not know if Cherargei was in that meeting, and I do not know where he has got this interest. Could it be that the president has some double standards, that he speaks from both sides of his mouth? He says you should not amend the constitution, but again goes ahead asking another private member to do the same. Those are my opinions. I do not know what you think about this bill, but according to me, I do not think this is the right time for us to amend this constitution. I think we are good where we are, and right now what should be our priority is how to make sure we sort the unemployment issues, the high taxes and high cost of living generally. I'm your host, Presenter Dante. Make sure you subscribe. See you on my next episode. Goodbye.